So I'm Thomas Meyerhoffer of Meyerhoffer Surfboards. The way it started was with a longboard, and the longboard you see over here, it's this one. It has basically a curved outline. What the outline does is it moves the wide point further down on the board, around where you stand, so that when you turn, you have a rounder outline, but you also have a shorter outline. And that means that the board actually goes both faster and it turns quicker. On the top of that, you can still nose ride it like a normal nose rider. The board feels really lively in the water. It's really light. It's kind of very high performance. In the back of the board, it's actually really high performance rails. It's a tri-fin setup. And the board is in the middle. I can show you here. If you look at the back, it's actually convex right in the middle here. So there's a lot of development on the bottom of the board together with the outline. So it's not only about the outline, but it's basically the whole board. Concave nose to convex middle, just so the board goes from rail to rail really quickly. And that goes into a deep double concave spiral V in the back, which makes the board really, really fast down the line. And you can catch sections you don't normally make on a longboard, you can make on these boards. So that's the longboard. And then we have a range of shorter versions of that. This is a 7.6, we have an 8.1. That's more of a high performance, almost like a kind of a big wave board. And then we go to our short boards, and there is the pill, which is this model here. The pill is basically a fish in the middle, right here, and it has a pulled-in nose and a pulled-in tail. It has a really flat rocker, so you can see here. Actually a little bit of convex up here. It's very, very easy to paddle into the waves, just like a fish. But because of the bottom and the V and the double concaves we're running in the back, you can see here, it actually transitions from rail to rail a lot much quicker than a fish does. It's not so stiff, and you can go more vertical with the board than you can with a fish. It's not a high performance short board, but it's definitely a really fun board you can ride in most conditions and have a blast on. And then we have the mid-size range. This is it's basically a board for somebody who doesn't want a longboard, basically a small longboard, like an 8-footer or something. It has a lot of volume in the middle. It's very fat in the middle, really wide, but on the same time has a pulled-in tail and a pulled-in nose. So it's really not a lot of swing weight up there. Board has a really flat rocker, and you can ride it either as a quad or a tri-fin. The flat rocker and the width makes the board really fast. So you can, very easy to paddle, very fast, catch a lot of waves, have a lot of fun on this. And this goes up to a 7.4, so it's a 6.8, 7.0, 7.4. And then the last board is a really short and wide little thing called the horse pill. And it's a quad, and these boards pack a lot of volume, and they're very wide. It's like 21.5 wide. They're really fun to surf in, like really small surf to a little bit bigger. Very skatey, but in order to make the board not too skatey, because on such a short board you normally have quite a round outline, the double concave, which you can see in the back here, that goes all the way to the front. It runs almost all the way up to the front foot here, so that you have quite a sharp rail up here, which makes you, on your initial turn, create a lot of speed and a lot of drive. So the board is not as squirrely as a lot of these short boards are, but it has a more drive and more performance, and it really works well in the pocket. And that's about it. So if you want to check out more, you can go to meyerhoffersurf.com, and there's videos and everything there, and enjoy. Go out there and surf.